Let's be in our pajamas. Fuck it.
I know. Well, actually, you know what? I'm in my pajamas. I'm just wearing a shirt. How'd it count?
Let's see what it says.
Analyzing, please wait.
Bam, girl.
Woo! Good to go.
Over.
You have proved that you fight well. Now you can join us.
Keep sequence. Wake up, check your phone. Ignore the alarm. You're still alone. Wake up, rewind the night. Who are you? But also kind of who am I? Wake up, check your phone.
All right. Hi. What are you doing there?
Oh, sorry. It's like it's a cigarette.
Are you vaping?
Nah, it's actually like real nicotine. It's just
Oh, vaping is not real nicotine?
Is it vaping? No, well, vaping doesn't have nicotine, I think. I'm not sure. We could talk about that.
Well, I know, right?
That didn't work.
Do that. Let's talk about that. What is
It
that?
says I'm tampering with it, but I'm not.
Okay, so we have evidence, at least.
There you go. My friend's recording it.
Yes,
I'm
we have
not
evidence.
tampering with it. So let me try it again. Hold on.
So every time it beeps, you have to blow in it?
Well, I have to do it at 5 in the morning, 8 in the morning, 12 in the 12 p.m. and then I have to do it at 5, 8, and then at 10.
So 5 times a day.
6.
Oh, 6 times. Let me blow
All right,
it.
then. Huh? What? Oh, here, hold on.
Let me blow on it.
Let's see how you come out.
Right.
Do it. I'm just saying.
I've been tampering with it.
I fucking inebriated over the limit.
You've been over the limit since we were born.
Do you remember we were drinking that wine? It was like old. It was all clumpy. And we're like, drink it anyway.
You dropped some and it was all thick.
And I was like, it gave it texture.
Like, I'm a vampire.
Oh my, it had texture.
It was all chunky, like fucking
coagulated.
It was coagulated. Like
it was coagulated. It looked like fucking hematomas and shit. Just big ass.
It's fucking wine jello. We're drinking wine jello.
I know, it was good. We got fucked up anyway, remember?
But I mean, isn't wine supposed to be aged? Like, it's aged,
That's
right?
What I was thinking.
But why did it coagulate though?
Why didn't it taste better? I was age is supposed to be better. Yeah. I don't know what happened, but it should have been good. Now that I'm thinking about it, huh?
But we were so drunk that we probably thought it was good, and it was all.
we drank it.
We drank it.
We did, but the next day, I know we were really hungover, like dead.
It was all the whatever was in the fucking jello.
It was good. It was good.
It was good jello. I don't drink anymore. I do actually. I mean, I haven't drank in a while, so I don't know.
You don't have beers at home or anything? Like maybe one?
I do.
Oh, okay.
I have a whole like 6-pack of Dos Equis. But I've had them there for like a few months now.
Really?
Do they expire?
I don't know. You want to check to see if it's coagulated too?
No, I don't want to.
Just playing. I doubt that shit happens to it.
But they do get like bad, but that's when you have them outside, not inside, right?
Yeah, in the sun. They have to be in the sun. It still hasn't stopped me from drinking. Like before, I used to drink it in the sun too. I'd be like, who cares if it's hot?
You're like, fuck this, I'm thirsty. I don't give a fuck.
Well, we were horrible, remember? We were fucking bad.
Yeah, like all day.
All day.
Yeah. We're bad.
But we're young, fuck it.
We're semi-young.
We were really young back then. Now we're young. We're semi-young now.
We are semi-young now.
I don't want to.
We're in our prime. We're in our prime.
There you go.
We're in our prime, people. Okay?
Let's get that straight.
Get that straight, okay? That's not a wrinkle
Right?
you're
We're not saying
seeing.
we're old, but we were really young when we were partying.
Right. Anyways, I have to say welcome to everybody who's watching.
Okay. Hello, everyone. Welcome.
Welcome. Lorena, aka
AKA what?
Lorivette.
Oh, Lorivette.
For my page.
All right. Yeah.
My page is Lorivette. Can you read everything? This says my name.
Lorivette.
Lorivette. People probably think I love Corvettes or something.
Lorivette. All right. You can call me Crystal Guzman.
Crystal Guzman.
You can call me that. That's my also known as.
So I'll be posting this on Facebook. Are you okay with that?
Yeah.
Do you want me to? Do you need to sign something? You want me to? I'm gonna send you some forms and you can sign them. Okay?
I'm gonna sue you. Hey,
She posted me on Facebook without my knowledge.
But you know what? I didn't even want this to air.
Yeah, I thought this was just for us, for fun.
I know. We were just goofing around. I don't know why she would do that.
Oliver, hey.
But are you gonna edit stuff though?
Yeah.
Oh,
what do you
I'm
want
good.
me to hide? What do you want me to hide?
I'm not hiding anything. So
that's
hide
right.
everything. Hide the breathalyzer. Nah, I don't even care if you even post that. Like everybody knows, like I have a breathalyzer.
How long have you been on the breathalyzer? I'm like if you're on the pill or something. How long have you been on the breathalyzer?
I've been on it for honestly. I started probably December 2018 on it.
Wow, no way.
Yeah, and then
you'd have to be doing 6 times a day since 2018?
Well, no, I was 4 times, and then I came out dirty for marijuana, and then I got into trouble. I was in jail for 30 days. Then I got into I guess it's still probation, but like intense probation. It's called drug court, and they added extra times. Yeah, so fuck it.
Yeah, fuck. But you're out on that.
Don't drink and drive, kids.
Just drink the sparkling water that I'm drinking right now.
Let me have some.
It's actually really good. It's really good here.
Hold on. You spilled it all over me.
I'm sorry. It's sweet and lemon flavored sparkling water. It has 0 calories and 0 sugar.
Ooh, nice.
How does it taste sweet though? I don't get it.
I don't know because I tasted one here in El Paso. My sister likes it, and then I tasted a strawberry one, and it was pretty gross.
Really? That one's pretty good. I usually don't like sparkling water because they don't taste like anything.
Exactly, that's what it was. I was like, this shit tastes like nothing, not even like anything.
Yeah, and I burned myself over here.
Is that a hickey?
No, I burned myself when I was curling my hair.
She burned herself.
I burned myself. I did.
Iron son.
I burned myself, babe. Just kidding. I did. He saw me. I have it on video.
My first time doing it, so like I don't know a lot.
Know
but
what the hell.
Yeah, my first time. You're gonna pop my
really?
cherry?
Your first time? I'm popping your cherry.
Yeah, you are.
Well, we talked about doing this a long time ago.
We did. We've been talking about it for.
Remember, I would tell you, "Hey, Crystal, let's get a fucking camera and put it on the car, and that way we can film each other talking about random shit that we would always talk about."
Shit, yeah,
we always talk about random stuff, right?
Yeah,
and
laughing our asses off all the time. Shit.
And it'd be like, what the hell, like, just how this whole thing's going like that. Just random shit.
But it was funny.
We're funny now. I think we're funny now. We're
always
funnier.
Funny.
We're funnier now.
Because we have more experience.
Because we're older.
We're older. No, we're not older. That old. Remember?
No, we're in our prime. We're in our prime. We're like fine wine. Anyways, hi, welcome everybody. And this is my best friend, one of my closest friends. I've known her for like almost over a decade now.
It's probably been
over
longer
a decade, even longer. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I wanted to sound smart. Okay.
Oh, okay.
2 decades.
What about a century? Century or no, not that. No, huh?
I've known you for yes, I think it's been what over a decade
and a half. Nah, more than that.
Okay, whatever. We've known each other since middle school.
Not even. Wait.
Yes, since middle school because we went to different elementaries.
That's right. That's right. Yeah.
We met when we were in 7th grade.
7th grade with your bell bottoms.
In ESOL, remember?
Was it ESOL? What is that?
I had ESOL in 7th grade.
What is that?
Oh, shut up. That was like for like Spanish speaking. Spanish speaking like students that were like, it's not English because people would take English and then they would take like the like what is it, moderate, like English, Spanish. Like I don't know. I don't know. Look it up.
I don't think we met there then. You're making no. It was
we had it. We were in a portable. I remember we were in a portable, and then you would be like, "You're always so quiet." I was in the back, and I was always quiet. You don't remember?
Nah, I don't remember.
Am I making all this up?
I think you are. Not just saying no, for reals. I don't remember like exactly what class we met in.
You were always looking so beautiful.
But I remember your bell bottoms. I remember
what you were wearing. Dude, bell bottoms.
You're wearing a blue shirt with a Thomas Manor logo. And you were wearing some tight, dark blue jeans that were bell bottoms.
Whoa there. Whoa.
Nah, I'm just playing. I remember. For
real. I don't think Monchis even remembers what I was wearing on our first date. Or the first night we met. But yeah.
There's pictures of you guys, so.
I know. So he has no excuse, right?
Exactly.
But I can't believe we met and we've known each other for that long. And then it's been a while since we haven't seen each other. It's been like a couple of years. It's kind of nice to see you right now. Like,
I know, I'm kind of excited. You moved kind of far from El Paso, so now we gotta do this.
It kind of sucks. I mean, that we have to do it like this instead of like person, you know?
Yeah, but it's okay. I mean, at least everybody's doing this anyway, though, because of the whole coronavirus. So.
And it's true. That's why I wanted to try it out. I'm like, you know what? We need to try it out and see how it goes. If I like it, then I'll post it. If I don't, I will still post it.
Let's just talk about how like all this whole weird shit started. Like,
so the COVID-19. How are you handling that? Are you guys staying indoors or like? How's your mom? Anyways.
Oh, my mom's good. She's in the other room.
Tell her to hi.
Mom.
No,
I'm just playing. I'm playing that, but my mom started off like really like kind of like normal with the COVID, but then like it's just I don't know, like she's like kind of freaked out about it. Like she's always cleaning.
I think everybody is.
She's
I think
cleaning.
My mom had COVID.
Huh?
I think my mom got it.
No way.
I am all.
Did she?
No, well, because she got pneumonia.
Oh yeah, no.
So that's like one of those things. Like she had a lot of symptoms like it, you know.
Oh, but it was.
But then she went to the hospital because anything that happens to her, she'll go to the hospital, you know, which is good.
Yeah, that's good.
And they told her she had pneumonia. She's recovering from that. And she still gets chills though, but she doesn't get like body aches or she's fine, you know? Like she'll be fine, but she still gets like chills, like
oh, your mama. I miss her.
Yeah. So she's doing well though, and she's like she covers herself, she wears gloves and she's real cute about it.
Do you actually wear it?
I do. I have one here.
Oh, okay.
My aunt's so cute. Like she doesn't really go out much. I have my
ooh.
Ooh, fancy.
Yeah, put it on, girl.
Ooh.
Damn,
anyway, so
All right. Never
That's
mind. Go.
right. That's a new condom.
Right?
That's a new condom. So yeah, my aunt's really not really going out much, and she's with my brother. So my brother looks after her a lot. So she really doesn't go out a lot. But I think we're all frustrated, you know.
I know I
We're all
am, dude. I know I am.
like even me. I'm not a person that goes out a lot, you know, like I used to before. But now I don't even go out a lot. And even then I'm like all antsy, like I need to. And when I do go
Yeah.
out wearing the mask, it's annoying.
It is, and I feel like I can't breathe wearing that thing. Like
Mhm.
I'm just like, oh,
Dude,
I want to breathe.
I saw a video. Did you see the one with
The lady?
the lady with the hole on it?
Yeah. I was like,
I
fuck.
saw.
She's like, I
The
can't
guy's
breathe wearing
like,
these things.
she went back. I saw a video where she goes back and starts talking shit to the guy.
Why? Because of the
She
video?
she goes, I need to speak to your manager about this. The video of her like wearing the
Oh,
thing, but now she's not wearing it. She's wearing like the normal one. And he's like, oh, well, you learned to, you know.
oh, nice one.
So yeah, like, but I get it because it's so annoying to breathe through the, you know, like it's so like frustrating.
I know. And then, like, have you ever burped?
I burped.
Like, you burp into your own nose because you have that mask
Oh.
on? Hey, it happened. It happened to me. I was like, I burped and I was like, oh man, I just burped into my own nose. Hey, it smelled like food.
I haven't because I haven't been out, so I haven't been wearing it that much. But
Oh,
I'm pretty
okay.
sure it would happen. I'm sure it would
Does it
happen.
happen? Obviously.
It could happen. They say that it's probably gonna stick around, like how we were
Yeah,
talking about. Remember we were talking about that,
yeah, that's what I heard too, that it was gonna be kind of like the flu, like, or the
like
swine,
the
like,
Spanish flu.
yeah, like all that stuff. But I don't know, like, I guess all we need is the vaccination, but I don't know, they're taking forever with that shit. Which I'm sure they already have it. They're just, I don't know. I don't know. That's what I think. I think it's all government shit. But
Oh, let's not get into that.
I'm
Anyways,
already in trouble with the law. I shouldn't even
yes,
be saying
let's not
shit
get
like
more into that,
that. Go ahead
please.
and edit that, all right? Cut it
I will
out.
cut that out. So they
Conspiracy
started. Okay, so
101.
in today's episode, we're going to be talking about the bars reopening. And I know in El Paso, they're not going to be reopening until the 29th, which I don't know if you're looking forward to it because they have a lot of regulations and rules that you have to be abiding. Like you
Exactly.
have to be going, you can't like, there's so many things that you can't do that it kind of defeats the purpose of going out, you know?
Yeah, I know. I know you I have read some of those regulations that you had send me, and I probably would
It's
just
like,
stay home. They're stupid.
it's like I understand it. Like people want to go out and see their friends, but like the whole purpose of going out is to socialize, you know?
Exactly.
So it's kind of like I don't know.
Like for
Where
what? Like
you're gonna go pay somebody else to make you a drink, and you can just have your
exactly. And you can't
have.
socialize and shit. You gotta dance on your own if you wanna dance, right?
Yeah, it says here. Well, apparently, I'm gonna read what I found out here. Apparently, Greg Abbott announced the start of phase 2 of his plan to reopen the economy, or the Texas economy, on Monday. So bars across the state will be open come Friday at 25% capacity. So we opened this Friday. No, when was it? The 22nd. Was it Friday?
Uh,
Or when was
yeah,
it?
it was Friday.
Yeah, it was Friday. Excuse me. So we opened on Friday. The bars at 25 capacity, and then they actually expanded. You know how they had opened the restaurants? They
Yeah.
expanded that to 50% capacity, which is cool, you know? Because I'm more likely to go out to a restaurant than to a bar.
Well, yeah, because you basically do the same thing. You're just gonna sit down and
you're just gonna be sitting there. Might as well have something to eat and drink, you know?
Yeah, and at the bar you can be socializing, which at the restaurant you could actually go with people you're going with and socialize with them.
Well, yeah, it's like I don't get it, you know? But I think it's good for people who own a bar. I mean, they're gonna get something, you know?
Well, that's true. I guess it's
Maybe it was just
good
for
for
them to
that.
stop. Yeah, I've been drinking a lot of this.
Are you sure there's no
I'm
alcohol in
getting
it?
drunk. Huh? I'm getting
I'm like,
drunk
you
off
sure
of
there's no alcohol?
sparkling water.
I know, that's how I'm like, are you sure there's no alcohol in there?
There's none.
Let me see. Let me smell it. Whoa, alcohol.
Whoa. So yeah, they're gonna be opening on the 29th for you guys because I feel like El Paso's a little bit more like
There's a
in.
lot of people getting sick here. Like,
Yes, it's a little bit more intense in El Paso right now. Like a lot of people, I think there's like a higher amount of people that are hospitalized in El
yeah, and
Paso
also,
than here.
yes, a lot
I
more.
don't know. I don't know if it has to do with like the population.
I just honestly think here, like when they closed everything down, like people didn't take it serious. Like it was just like they didn't care. Like there was still people like gathering around and going to places, no masks. Like I would even when I would go to Walmart, I would see like people with no masks. Like
Hmm.
they didn't really care. Does that make sense?
Yeah,
Like they were just like
that's
whatever.
our people. Our people are like that though. We're
That's true.
stubborn.
We're stubborn. Yeah.
We're stubborn. We're like, fuck that. Like,
Like, we're fine. Nothing's gonna happen.
a mí no me pasa nada.
Little
That's what
Vicks.
we are. Here, even here, like in my apartment complex, I still see a lot of people getting together and like little kids running around in large groups, you know? And I'm
Yeah.
like it pisses me off because I'm like actually taking it serious, you know?
Exactly.
But then like anybody
There's
like everybody's contagious. Like if you're what is it? Asymptomatic, like when they're not showing symptoms
showing symptoms,
and you
yeah.
can just and you can just be like contaminating people or whatever. Was it
That's true. And
contaminating?
I heard that a lot of people didn't have any symptoms and like, well, how did they get checked? Like, how did they like decided to go get checked and they found out?
I have no idea. I don't
Me
know. And
either.
then the thing is that they weren't even testing a lot of people. Like you'd have to be
They
showing symptoms for you to
weren't.
get tested.
That's
You
true.
know,
They weren't testing people. Like I know I heard there was some people that were trying to get tested and they were literally not letting them get tested.
like unless
And
you
that
were
was in
like
the
you had a
beginning.
fever, yeah. Unless you had a fever, if you were showing symptoms of COVID, then
Basically,
that's
if
the
you
only
were
reason.
dying, like if you were like basically dying, like then we'll be like, oh, let's check you out.
Yeah. My mom actually got the test. She said they swabbed her nose and it hurt like really. And I don't
Yeah,
know.
they shove
Yeah.
this little Q-tip thing all the way in the back. Like it looks painful. I wouldn't want to go get checked, but I mean, I feel fine.
Right. Thankfully,
Yeah,
I'm just like,
we're good.
and Monchi's like, well, my boyfriend, Monchi's, people don't know him. Anyways, my
Well,
boyfriend,
Monty is
he's
her
been
boyfriend.
Monchi's. He's been working ever since it happened. So he's like worked nonstop. He's like considered a non-essential. No,
Oh, okay. An
essential, not
essential,
non-essential, an
essential.
essential. He's
Essential.
he's considered an essential worker, so he's been working. Even if like obviously not a lot of people are like a lot of people are not flying, so I
I
don't know
know.
why. Like, but they're essential workers, and yeah, he's been working nonstop, and it's kind of crazy because not everybody wears the mask.
The
You
mask.
know,
That's crazy.
it's intense right now, and I'm just
Yeah.
like, you just want to hope that it ends soon, and or like something happens because
I know. That's what I'm hoping for too. Like it's been too long already. Like they said June was gonna go back to normal, but things are just getting worse for us here in El Paso. Like I mentioned, like more cases, and I just don't believe. Like I don't know why they're reopening everything. Like if like this with everything closed, like people
Mhm.
are getting sick, like a lot more
Yeah.
people. So imagine when they open everything up.
Well, it's due to the economy. They just want to, reopen the economy, get
Oh
some
yeah,
money in, but at the same time, like we're like getting
more
sicker and
people are
sicker.
gonna get sick. Yeah,
It's sad. It
it's
sucks.
yeah,
It
it'd be
sucks because
scary.
it's been like since November of last year, obviously November, that I've gone home. I haven't been home since then.
Yeah,
So the
it's been a
last time I went home was for my birthday.
oh.
So that was it, and I haven't seen anybody since then. And obviously, they don't really. Well, you're not. I don't know if you're allowed to travel right now, but I don't know.
I don't know.
Just crazy. And then some of the list of things that I found, I found it here at ksat.com, which is a news. What is it? A news here? News station.
It's like K Fox, but a
It's like
different.
K Fox, but K San Antonio. And they did like they had a whole list of things where, and I'm gonna read some of them because it's a bunch. It's a whole list of them.
Right.
But it just kind of like it says customers should not be permitted to loiter at the bar, meaning you can't be hanging around at the
Yeah,
bar
I know.
or commonly trafficked areas, and they should remain seated at the tables inside the bar. So like you go and walk in and you go and sit, and that's where
That's
you're
it.
staying.
Gosh, I don't know.
You're
I could
not
just do that
allowed
at home.
to walk around.
I know.
So it's like, but can you imagine telling a drunk person, "Hey, you need to sit down"?
Exactly. There'll probably gonna be a lot of drama going on. Like, you
That's what
don't
I'm
make me sit
thinking,
down.
dude. People are not gonna fucking.
They're not
They're
gonna
not
listen.
gonna abide these fucking rules. When you're drunk, you don't care.
And do you have to raise your hand to go to the bathroom, or can you just literally get up and go to the
You get
bathroom?
little coupons for that.
I'm using
I
a
mean,
coupon.
I used all the coupons. Can I buy one?
Oh, and everybody gets a
Only
square of toilet paper too, a little square toilet paper, because since
if you use it, that's it. You have to go outside. Only provide service to seated individuals. So if you're only like they can only provide service to you if you're seated. Parties should remain or maintain 6 feet apart of distance from other parties. So you
mm,
can mingle around or you can like talk to a stranger.
just with the people
Unless
you go with.
well you can, but you'll be like, hey, what's up?
Hey, you're cute. Let's
Hey
dance from far
you.
away.
And then
Mm,
he'll be like, what? Yeah, you.
mm. But then don't you have a mask? You have to wear a mask, right?
Hey, that's true. No,
I don't know.
no, it
I'm
doesn't say
sure
you have to wear a mask. Because how are you gonna be drinking?
that's true. Well, I mean,
You
I
gotta put
wouldn't
a little hole and then
a straw through the bottom.
no, it doesn't say anything about like having a
Oh, all
mask
right.
on, but it says you have to keep obviously it has to be a limit of 6 people or less, your party, and you can like you have to be 6 feet apart from anybody else, any other party.
I
There's
don't
no
know.
dancing. Um and what else? And then they're gonna have a little sanitation station
So you can go
when
sanitize
you
before you go in, or
when
what?
you enter, yeah.
Oh,
So when
okay.
you're
That makes
so when
sense.
you're going in, you're gonna have to be waiting 6 feet apart from people. So when you're
Yeah.
in line, let's say it's like a busy, like hip bar, you have to be waiting. You're gonna have to be 6 feet apart from people.
Yeah.
And then like when you go in, you pay whatever, you go sanitize
Sanitize.
yourself and go sit your little butt to go
To just sit your butt
Just
there.
sit there.
Don't mingle.
Don't you dare.
Don't you dare get up from that chair.
There's going to be a lot of loud conversations. I mean, there's already loud conversations and it's already hard enough to like have a conversation at a bar.
Imagine yelling at
like
each
this
other.
6 feet apart.
It doesn't make sense. I mean, I would just rather stay home, honestly, like invite my friends over. It's the same thing, you know what I mean? Like,
well, yeah, technically it is.
and we could dance at the house, actually, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know. It's dumb. And yeah, like that's pretty much all I have here. That's all I have in my little paper. But yeah, I have some bars that are reopening in San Antonio. If people are in San Antonio and they want to know, they have Cowboy Dance Hall, Slackers, which I have one right here.
Ooh.
Slackers, I think that's what it's called. It's a little tiny bar. They have a little patio on the outside. Okay. But I mean, hopefully, like outside in the patio, it'll be a little bit more
like with less rules.
Exactly, like it won't be that bad. They have Hills and Dales, Ice House, Sandbox, and some other ones. I don't know. In El Paso, I couldn't find any bars that like they didn't name any bars that were reopening, but I'm pretty sure most of them are.
Well, I'll look into that and see if I can get like some information on that.
Yeah, but I just think it's insane. Like, why even bother?
Why open it? Yeah, like, but like you said, like, I guess I do feel bad for the people who actually own bars, but I just don't think it makes sense to, like, I don't know, to open it. People are still getting sick, and there's a lot of rules. Like, it just sit down, don't dance. I mean, if I were to go, when I would go to bars, I would go to mingle, number one. Mm-hmm. And number two, dance. And those two things you can't even do.
Why even?
Kind of sucks.
I wonder if people like that are watching us have actually like been out. Obviously in San Antonio, because in El Paso, not yet, right? But if they do watch it like after the 29th, I want to see, like, can you guys leave us a comment letting us know how did it go? Like, how was the environment? Like, what to expect? Because I didn't go out. Not obviously because I could have gone out, but I didn't go out. I could have gone out, but I didn't go. I chose not to go out. But because of the fact that I hate rules, I'm a rebel.
Too.
I'm a rebel, and you put rules on that, and I'm gonna break it.
Yeah.
So that's the reason I'm like, fuck it, I'm not gonna go.
Like for what? Yeah.
I have a whole 6-pack of beers here I haven't even touched. So why it's not it's not like I want to go drink, So if I were to go out, it would probably be like to socialize, but it would just have to be with my friends. So it would be fine for me because I don't really like to talk to strangers.
Really? I do. I don't. Well,
I mean, I do. But then, like, when they come up to me and I'm like, what are you doing?
Why are you here?
Like my friend Yvonne, she's like super like, oh my God. And she'll like, she's very outgoing like that. And I'm
the one with her hair?
Yes, Yvonne.
Yeah, I think I met her.
Yeah. Well, Yvonne, she's really outgoing and stuff, and once I'm drunk, I'll be outgoing, but in the beginning, I'm like, don't talk to me. Like, no.
I think we're all like that.
Like, no, I'm not interested in your conversation.
You're like, no, thank you.
Stop you there. No.
There was a point where, like, I remember when all this started, I was at work and we were like essential workers for a while. And I was like, oh, I can't wait to go home because they were working on sending us home to work. Yeah. And I was like pretty excited to come home and work, like, I'm going to lay down and, like, but honestly, like I never, like now that I think about it, this is the first time that I ever like would even, think about this or say this, but I can't wait to go to work.
I think you and a lot of people are like that. Me, to begin with, I haven't worked in a while. So it's like, even now, I'm like, I can't wait to start working, you know?
I know.
It's like,
I
oh,
miss the people. I miss like talking to people. Like it's just so different.
like before it was an option. Like, oh, I don't want to work. Now it's like,
Exactly.
I
Now
don't
that
even
they're
have that option anymore.
honest, now I don't want to.
Like, if I don't want to go out, I want it to be not like, I want it to be my option of, I don't want to go out, you know? Not like
Exactly.
people making me stay in here.
I mean, and for me, I can't even go out. I like first of all, but
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. But even just going to the mall or
I hate going to
going,
the mall.
hiking, like
I
hiking.
hate going to the mall.
Really? Well, you know what? I hate the mall too, but I'm ready to go to the mall.
You know what? Yeah, that's true. Like,
Honestly,
this is
dude,
how
like
much I hate it that I'm willing to go to the mall, and I will have a smile.
I will, dude. I'll enjoy it to the fullest. Like it's boring. I'm bored.
Yeah, no, I get it. Me too. And I'm like, dude, I don't know if you saw it, but I completed a whole like adult paint by numbers. It's like, remember like back in elementary when they would put a color and then it would be a number, and then you would just color the number
Oh
whenever,
yeah,
like
yeah,
one would
yeah,
be
yeah.
red, two would be blue,
Yes.
whatever, you know. They have one like that for like adults, but it's more like very detailed, you know.
Yeah.
I literally, like, that's how bored I was. I did one of those, and it took me like what, I want to say like 4 days to
Really?
complete it,
Well,
and I
let's see
completed
it.
it. I have it somewhere. I'll show it to you later. I
Get
have it
it.
on the website. I have it
Oh, okay.
on the thing, but yeah, like I completed everything, and I was like, oh, you know, it was so good. But then I'm like, God, I'm so bored that
That you're doing
that
that.
I'm like naturally a very impatient person, you
Yeah.
know. For
Yes.
me to do this, little by little, curl each little is like, that's how bored I am.
But you know what? I like your hair. I love your hair. Like I love it like that.
It feels very dry though.
Let me
It
feel
feels
it.
like when
Oh yeah, it feels
it
very.
does,
It feels
right?
a little dry. Not just saying.
Yeah. You're working where at
At
where are you
HGS.
currently working? I have a I have a story about that because I used to work there. I worked there for like a week, and that's where I met Yvonne. I
Okay.
worked there for, well, I don't think it was a week. I don't know how long it was, but it was training. So training usually takes like a month or a little
Yeah. It
less.
takes.
I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know, but we were in it already, like in training. And I remember, like, I had barely met Yvonne and some other girl, and we're like there. And I tend to get anxiety attacks.
What? Oh yeah.
Like
Oh yeah.
once in
I
a while,
remember.
remember? I get
Yes.
anxiety attacks. So then I got an anxiety attack in training while the trainer, was teaching us and talking, you know? And I started getting anxiety, like really bad, like a panic attack. Then I got my shit and I just took off. And I started driving and crying. I don't know,
Oh
I was freaking
shit.
out. I cried all the way to till I got home, and I
That's
went to bed and I
crazy.
started crying.
Aw.
And I never went back.
That's crazy that you say that though. Like I've only had a panic attack like that, but I was super young and I had gone to my I guess to an interview. It was at Dairy Queen.
Oh, I
um,
remember.
and I remember like they were like, "Can you start today?" And I was like, "Yeah, let me go get my shoes," And on my way home, I just like started getting this panic attack and I started crying like, and I never went back. I
Wow, we
was
have that
like,
in
"What the
common. But yeah, like, I don't know. I've had these random like panic attacks. You know, one time I had a panic attack in the middle, like in the middle of the theater. We had barely gotten into the theater, and we're gonna watch a scary movie. And I
Oh,
started
wow.
like breathing really hard, and I couldn't like. I just started like hyperventilating, I guess.
That's
And
crazy."
And I told Monchi, like, we have to leave, we have to go because I don't feel good. I don't feel good, you know? And I went
Yeah.
to the hospital, and the doctor was like, they even did like X-rays or like to check everything,
Yeah.
and they told me that I was having a panic attack.
And
And I
you're
was like,
like,
why? Like, I wonder why people get
why
panic
they
attacks, you
happen?
know?
Yeah. That's pretty scary. Like, it doesn't feel good.
No,
That's
it
for sure.
doesn't. It feels like you're dying.
It
I don't
feels
know.
weird.
It just feels crazy. And that was my story for HTS. Oh yeah.
No. Do you remember the one at HOV? That's the one that like I was with you, and then I think I was gonna drive it because we lived together.
Uh-huh.
Remember?
Yeah.
And we were walking out of work, or when you were like, "Dude, let's get out of here. Let's get out of here now." And I was like, "What? What happened?" And you're like, "I just don't feel good," and you started crying. And then
Oh
I was
my
like, "What's wrong?"
god.
Yeah, I
I
was pretty worried.
remember
I
that
was like, "What's
one.
wrong with you?" And you're like, "I just want to leave. I just want to leave." And I was like, "Oh God." But yeah,
Oh my god,
oh
I'm crazy. I'm just kidding.
no, you're not crazy. Like
No,
I'm
it just
sure a lot
happens.
of people have it.
Yeah, a lot of people have it, and it happens. I don't know. It's like something uncontrollable. It just like I start thinking like people are talking about me, people are like looking at me. Like, I don't know if it's something where it's like, oh, everything revolves around me kind of idea in my head, you know, like, oh my God, I think that
Eh.
everybody's like talking about me, which I'm not that important to begin with,
You're
you know,
important.
but in my head, when I'm panicking and when I'm getting anxiety, that's what I'm thinking, you know? So I don't know if people have like, if people go through that. I don't know. Like, but when I go through it, it feels like all the attention is on me, even though people are probably not even thinking half the things I'm thinking, you
Exactly.
know?
Yeah. That's what happens. I mean,
Yeah.
you can't help
So
it. It's not like,
like it's crazy because I've learned to like try not like I've learned to kind of control it, you know, like
but
some
sometimes it just
episodes,
goes to
but
another level.
yeah, it's not,
Yeah.
and
It's okay though.
I don't really want to take anything for it because I feel like I just don't like I'm not good with medication.
Oh
You
God.
know, like I don't want I don't even
You're
want
like,
to get into that. You
yeah,
know, just
no, I know what you mean.
yeah. So
I only had two of them. And now that I'm
the panic
remembering, I
attack.
had another one at Sahara, and I actually quit my job. I also got my shit and I left like you. It was just,
Yeah,
I don't know why, out of nowhere. I was just crying and I just didn't want to be there. And I just left and I never came back. But
and it's just crazy because you think like you look back at it, and you're like, damn, I could have just gone back. You know?
exactly. Or explain yourself like you didn't want to
Yeah,
go,
like
but this happened. But I don't know. I guess we go to the extent of like feeling so bad that we don't even want to go back. Like, I mean, for what?
exactly. You're like embarrassed, which you shouldn't be because
I
a lot
mean,
of people
yeah,
go through that. You know,
yeah, that's true.
so there's. I think it's just something that you just have so many thoughts and like sometimes I feel like I have so many thoughts in my head and that's why I like did the blog and that's why I like to write, which I'm not a good writer, but
You are a good writer. You're a nerd.
I just try to write whatever and just get those things in writing because I have so many thoughts and too many things that I want to try and do that I
That's
think
good
it just
though.
stresses me out, you know?
That's good that you like want to do stuff though. And like I've read like some of your blogs, dude, and like, damn, you sound pretty good. Like you're a nerd. I think you're a nerd.
You're a
Like I
nerd.
like it. I like it though. There's
You
nothing
should
wrong
tell
with
that
being a
to my
nerd.
boyfriend because he doesn't think I'm a nerd. I was kidding.
I don't know. I
No, I'm
don't know
kidding.
why
But
you
like,
think
I
so.
really like I know I still need to work on my writing, and I have a lot of to learn on that. But it's just a good like thing to just write it. Like it's kind of like my diary, you know.
Yeah.
Obviously, in my diary, I'm not writing about like chico tacos and shit. Did
Yeah.
you see my
I want
last
some
one?
now.
My last one, I wrote
Yeah.
about chicos.
I know. I saw that. I saw that.
I'm like, dear diary, chicos
Dear.
tacos. I'm just happy we started doing this because we've been talking about doing something like this for a long time. So definitely leave some comments if you're watching us and let us know like your experience if you went out. If you're planning on going out, what are you thinking about? Like, how are you, you know, what's making you want to go out, first of all, with all this,
especially with all those rules. Yeah.
Yeah. It's just, I don't know, like, just intense. This
I
whole
guess
situation is too much.
I guess just being home is like really getting people like you just want to go somewhere, like other than
Just
your house.
anything.
Anything.
Give
Even
me
if there's
anything.
rules that don't make sense, but
Right.
anywhere is fine.
All right. Well, it was nice seeing you again and
Of course,
having
I
this
miss
time to
you.
talk to you. I miss
I
you
know.
too.
I miss you a lot.
Check, bump. Dial the tone.
People like getting chipped, like supposedly it's like a little, like a rice size little chip that they put right here in your finger. That,
Okay,
like,
so next time we're definitely gonna be talking about that. The chip
yeah.
thing.
I don't know.
Crazy. It looks like you're gonna fly.
What?
Like you're a helicopter.
Wake up, check your phone.
Oh yeah, I'm taking off.
Wake up.
You're taking
All right, bye guys.
Bye, guys. All right, it was fun. Bye.
Got a lot of likes. Get down, but don't feel down. This is why we can't have nice things like a